Whew, it's a skeleton crew today. 20 people.
Hi, can I request a lightning bolt on Corporal?
Negative.
You two are my two Bravo guys right now, right? Yeah, and you're AFK. That.
Bad Wolf, question from Alpha.
Send it.
Why aren't we all just wearing blue?
What do you mean?
They have the exact same stats as the M88s and will be completely impossible to miss PID.
They don't actually show up blue, FYI.
Them looking at the pilots, they're blue.
No, you all can't go wear pilot uniforms, thank you.
Whee! Okay.
Oh.
I see a wild Hurlbert. What's it you today?
I'm supposed to be.
I swear I'm gonna shoot someone. You know what? I'm gonna switch it to the garden here.
Time I'm squad lead.
Squad
members.
Yeah, Frisk, right now we do have the issue of I don't have transport for Bravo. Oh wait, I do. I have the helicopter-ish.
Okay, so do you want me to reslot as that, or there's the squad lead, or what?
I mean, Bravo squad lead's there. It's Hurlbert.
Oh,
yeah, but he's...
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, I have two guys in Bravo counting him right now. One's AFK for the start of the op.
This is the guard. Okay, I guess I'll help him out with that.
Yeah.
So they
doesn't cover transport because they're not enough to stick with you undead. But I will probably have you. I need you to basically be on standby.
Yeah.
Either for Cass or for.
So how's everyone doing while I look for this one background thing here?
The infantry squad while the ground Vics fall back to a fob.
Yep.
I have a special objective today. Unless I'm mistaken.
That mark has been there the entire time.
You do, but it's not actually physically there today for the sake of frames.
50 check.
I thought it was a fucking special mission or something. Now I'm sad.
Yeah, whatever. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and load that one because that's gonna be a little more peaceful for today. Ground, this is high. Everything's ready to go. Teleporter's set. When you have those Vics ready to go, I'll move them over and we'll get started.
Hey, firm. Hey, Bad Wolf. So, Bad Wolf, I just had time. Oh, you're right here.
I'm fucking surprised you survived that after you went splat.
Arma.
So yeah, I think this is definitely one of the lower populations we've had for this campaign. Highest have been the high 40s. Lowest have definitely been like the low 20s, but we're like actually at 20 today. So I find that kind of interesting. They're going to field an an MI8. It's going to be short scale, I guess, for today. Helicopter is being deployed. And I just got most of this town garrisoned here because I assume this is where they're going to go for. Otherwise, we'll see how things go. Alright, looks like they're clearing from those.
Bravo,
so
you on 50 yet?
But, how are you guys doing? I'm not gonna lie, when we have smaller numbers like this, they tend to be a little better in their tactics, so I'm hoping that's the case today, because I'd hate to see them get raffle stomped.
Then you go with the Corporal Hawk for now. You go with him for now. Or are you gonna have Lummy?
I flipped a coin, because I could either do operations in this sector up here, and today I'm actually gonna be doing
Hardcore,
stuff
if you're
in
on
that
50,
sector.
I want you in charge of that BMP.
Yeah, no, that's the rifle squad, alright. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? I'm just gonna manually throw these guys around.
I love how they went through the TP poll before I said go through the TP poll.
Cack.
I mean, because right now I've got one guy in Bravo. I need to reslot him to something that he can be effective in.
Yep, that's fair.
Oh, you gotta multiple people in Bravo. You got a fire team.
Then I'm gonna put a copy of that squad back here. So let's see, if they're going to field 1 or 2 BMP-3s today, they're going to have an MI-8 with rocket pods on standby. That's probably going to be more so for a reinsert vector, and then they're going to have Malin in the Cap plane. Honestly, Cap has been pretty useless this campaign, with how they've been fielding it and just how I've been putting things up, but we'll see how things go. I think with even the low number, just as much as they can in infantry with 1 supporting Vic and then 1 air asset to assist from range, now that they actually got some helicopters. That's all they need. But considering today's AO, at least for taking this large town and the 2 FOBs that are going to be in it on the top right and bottom left sides, they can keep everything very close range and still be fine. Now, there's no new enemy positions till they get over this ridge, and then it gets a bit more open and dangerous. But honestly, just taking that resource depot and the 2 FOBs in that town would be a win. All things considered.
Kings, you got the Vic straight?
So yeah, that mark is pretty much right on top of this position, which is a resource field. And I've got another one of these over here. I'm only going to put these squads down for center patrols, just for reference of that area. If I see them go up there, I'll quickly get those things garrisoned. But yeah, they're going to have this puppy with her rocket pod just chilling right here, because I'm pretty sure she's just being kept as the reinsert gunner. She's also got a frontal machine gun, which I find kind of funny. But from what I'm seeing, they're probably only going to field 1 BMP-3 at a time, simply because they just don't have the manpower for today. And yeah, we're going with some Garden of Kadesh for the ambient background music, because was gonna do Imperial Battle, thinking, you know, we'd have our usual 30 to 40, but with only about 20 today, makes this op a lot tougher. Now, if I were to look upstairs real quick, yeah, I got another, like, 10 to 15 upstairs. It's because we've had, there's just a lot of people missing, just out of burnout or various other things. Otherwise, Malon's taken off. But we'll go over, I'll go over upgrades when they actually decide to move out here. But overall, I mean, most notably the BMP-3, they upgraded for rocket pods on the MI-8. They've got an MI-24 back here. They were planning on using it today, but...
Hi, Command Vic's ready to move up.
And then they also got T-72s, finally. They're trying a different strategy.
Lots of things. Undead, go ahead and position up to the airbase.
South.
They've got
South
no
of where I'm
RPs, though,
operating,
today
yeah.
for this campaign, so they won't be able to do any vehicle
MI
resupply,
the actual fob at the moment,
which
so.
just adds to the fact that they need to kind of play this one defensively. But taking the depot and the 2 fobs will give them a solid 30 RP. If they manage to, this resource field is going to be attacked today by this fob, so if they hold that, they should still get about 30 to 40 RPs extra, so it'll still give them like 65-ish RPs total to play with next week, and that's not a bad sum. Yes, Blue 4 got the Stainers. We actually see the Stainers all around. That's a pilot. So we got Stainer guy right here. All of the northern fobs have Stainers. I didn't put them down there yet. I also worked on 2 new vehicle lines, a Humvee and light attack Humvee group, because I felt like we needed that, and then some genuine transport trucks. And then I got rid of the, one of the new, what are they called? Strikers, because the AI do not know how to use that one with the 2 guns, so we're going to be utilizing those today. He's driving back for what I do not know. Otherwise, I'm going to step through the teleporter.
Okay, 2 people get into Alpha.
I thought there were only 9 true spots. Bravo, send Alpha's riflemen back to them.
Yeah, we'll go through upgrades in a second.
Came over from Alpha, please join back on Alpha.
Well, I mean...
So they've got what sounds like a squad and a half in support assets, and honestly, for what I have down, that could work.
Bravo, just find a seat for all of your guys.
Just get in wherever.
Could definitely work. But they will have to move fast, or else they are going to risk getting overwhelmed. Hey, Stone, how you doing?
Just a heads up, only crew members can
Thank you for the 100 spot, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and again, always appreciate it when you do that. Seriously, can never thank you enough. But how's life, man?
Number 3.
You can hear on the LR, they're all yelling at each other. Classic.
Okay, sit in the backseat. Yeah, this would be enough.
ground.
Okay, send BMP-1.
Do we have an ingress route?
Ask the squad lead. Let him decide. I'll coordinate with assets and probably organize more people as they trickle in. Iopus, your first objective is to capture that resource field.
Hey, Bad Wolf, before you start, you want me to put one of your R&R Vics on the northern airfield that you have?
Hey, firm.
Okay.
I mean, without rearm, there's not a whole lot to point to it, but yeah.
Okie dokie.
Could be useful.
And, okay, forces, just to make sure it's clear, because of how money had to be spent last week, we have no rearm for Vics or aircraft, so conserve your ammo.
Alright, so they're starting to move out, so this is where I like to start the recording portion. But what's up, guys? Hope you're enjoying whatever day I decide to upload this. It's phase 12 of this project. We have a skeleton crew today. There's only about 20 dudes on the server, plus me, 21. So this is probably the lowest pop we've had. They're going to be going in with a squad and a fire team, a command group, a single
Alpha is
Vic
going
crew.
to take the road east, and
They've
then
got a
go south up
reinsert
into the hills,
pilot,
and then east again,
and they
then
have a
we'll come
cat
into the
pilot on
resource depot from
standby.
the east,
But
so that way we can
upgrades
avoid
they
the
did
giant
today,
fields of death
they got
by
a
taking that first bob.
BMP3s, and they bought 2 BMP3s. They had the they upgraded their MI8 transports to be
We're going
MI8s
reverse
armed,
west.
so
Sorry,
they got
that
the
has
first
been a
upgrade of
request.
that. They also got T-72Bs, which I believe is the Tier 2 tank upgrade, and they got one of those. And then they also got MI-24s, which it's a shame we're not seeing that fielded today, because throughout everything I've seen that's been done on this campaign so far, I think the MI-24s would be the best suit for how things have been going today. But otherwise, they're going to focus on trying to take basically the town and the fuel depot here. With their numbers and what I have down, I think they'll be able to do it. Blue 4's focus has been basically grabbing all the vehicles that the Green 4 faction left before they were surrendered to Blue 4, because Blue 4 took this position 2 weeks ago, which was Green 4's final base, like HQ style area. I gave Red 4 the opportunity to do it, and they unfortunately came just short on this bridge and got massacred, which is a shame. But otherwise, Red 4 is going to basically try to take this town. Now, Blue 4 upgrades for the sake of the video. I did make good on my little upgrade here. I got stingers basically at every fob that's north of the town, and every fob we'll see going forward will have a stinger guy for that AA defense, because we've seen that Op 4 have used a lot of planes, and stingers, in my opinion, would be the best way to counter that. Now, of course, the main difference, just for an FYI, between Green 4 and Blue 4 and their upgrades was Green 4, I made it random because they were fighting Red 4 on the south and Blue 4 on the north when we started this campaign. So I had a bunch of dice rolls and things I thought were bigger priority. I just made out of a range on a D100. Blue 4, though, I will directly control how they manage their resources to make it a bit more of a harder unit. But some other upgrades I've done for Blue 4 is I have upgraded the Bradley. So instead of this model, we're going to start seeing this model be used a lot more as a frontline thing. We still have a few of these in circulation, though, so don't be surprised if you see that here and there. And I also focused a lot on making a new line of light vehicles and transport trucks and getting that distributed
Alpha,
to
where do you plan to
everyone.
dismount from the BMP?
So I didn't really spend that much this week because, again, Blue 4 focused on getting all the Green 4 vehicles out, and that's going to give me a nice sum of RPs to buy up some new stuff. It's harder for me to do upgrades for Blue 4 because most of my resources I spend on vehicles. I do have a limited number of everything, and they're all roughly placed on the map. My master file, for example, I've got all of these different markers, so dots, squares, triangles, mainly those 4, and I have them labeled, and that's where all my items are. So it also, I take a picture of it and I have it on my phone for the area that I know Bad Wolf's going to be operating on today, and I just copy paste in what I need. It's kind of nice. Anyway, Seymour coming in late. He's going to jump in. Does he still have a rifle? I could have sworn I saw him with earlier tier weapon rifle instead of an automatic, which is interesting. I've been noticing that some of the players, because I give them an arsenal of all the guns that they've unlocked, some still like to stick with the older rifles that they were given instead of the
so if we
new
can
stuff.
capture any of the Vics there, it'll be a great boon to us next week.
That'd be good. Now,
BMP3 copy.
Bad Wolf is right in that assumption that if there's any vehicles here to capture, that'd be good. But unfortunately, what he hasn't realized is that this was a Green 4 position, and I did tell him multiple times throughout the past 2 weeks that, you know, Blue 4 has been taking all those Vics and, you know, moving them to their base to scrap them. So last week was the last chance for them to you know, take any more blue 4 previous green 4 positions to get the vehicles and scrap them. And unfortunately, when they were doing that campaign over here, a lot of the Vics I was pulling away, I was actually able to get to this fob and then halt their advance with that nasty ambush we made in this section. So, just a bit of unfortunate stuff there.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
But even with Bad Wolf, you know, budgeting stuff and whatnot, and what he took last week, and, you know, the resource fields he has, and he did a little bit of extra scrapping, by the way, which,
I'm pretty sure
you
the
know, this
MI8
line is a lot smaller.
flying 50 meters off the deck behind us is not helping us.
I mean, do I hear that? No.
Nothing
Do they
like
hear that?
spooking the resource fields.
No.
Literally, less
Iopus
than a
off
kilometer
50.
short of
I
us.
asked him to come in. I've got reinserts trickling in already.
Oh, good old hot-headed Iopus, giving his opinion. We have a saying in TSB, which is if you have a problem with how someone's doing their job, then you should have stepped up and done that job. Because we have plenty of ops where people don't want to take command decision roles. And, you know, plenty of people that want to voice their opinions when something they don't like happens. And in all honesty, that's not going to aggro anything, because I had nothing up here. Like, if that patrol was a bit closer, I might have been able to hear it. But, and also, if anything was up here, we'd probably be watching this route for ambush stuff. But, let's see. I just realized the time was also wrong. Shit, should be 1800, so... whatever. Glitch in the Matrix, Neo. Here, I'm gonna fix that real quick. Ground, this is I. How copy?
Send high.
Okay, so I made a little bit of an oopsie. The time should be 1800 instead of 1600, so I'm just rolling up the clock to that time. It'll just take about a minute and a half over.
Copy.
That's so that, you know, some missions will be at night, some will be at day, but they can choose to skip the night. But if they do that, then stuff happens.
This little shitty
So anyway, as
bubble.
I was saying, they scrapped a lot of stuff. They scrapped the D30, they scrapped the BMP-1s they had, they scrapped the T-34s, they scrapped... I'm trying to remember what else. They scrapped a few more things, but generally just some of the vehicles that they weren't planning to use that were from, like, you know, Tier 1 and T0 level stuff. That would honestly be very outdated here. So we'll just see how things go. I do have this patrolling scout car going back and forth, but looks like that's where they've chosen their dismount to be. So that's not going to be too good. And this car is coming right over. I think they're gonna miss it. No, we still got that S-bend to do.
Alpha, I think we've already went past you. Meet you at the dismount.
Yeah, we were waiting up.
Oh, this is horribly timed. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Maybe he'll stop in time. Nope, I think he saw it. Yep, no, he's immediately pulling away. Alright, time is about set.
Alpha, ground Vic ran into a patrol with a...
Driver didn't initiate fast enough to switch it between server controlled and my control, so shots fired. I don't think anyone was able to hear it,
go ahead and
though.
start working with the BMP and moving on that resource point. I recommend we dismount here. Ground will secure the 50 cal Humvee.
Veronix is huffing it.
Alpha will take us outside of the road.
That's interesting, okay. Don't know why he's doing that. Ground, this is high, how copy?
Got you 2x5 high.
Roger, just letting you know there's gonna be a few more reinserts, late joiners on the server, over.
I'm well aware. I'm trying to get them organized.
Affirm, just letting you know, out.
Alpha's moving along the road on the south side of it.
A from Alpha, BMP will be pulling alongside you guys and...
Well, yeah, no. Eventually, these guys would get suspicious that that car doesn't come back.
FYI,
So realistically, it would be about 5-10 minutes before they would, you know, go down and send someone. But based off of the fact that they're going to assault this position in that same amount of time, I don't really have to account for it.
Copy that.
Now, if they were sneaking around here to hit this town...
Hi, can you tell me if any of the late joiners slotted as Vic crew? I know I asked a couple of them too.
Bad Wolf, I may have an answer for that. Hadav and Infidel are both in the driver and gunner seat respectively of the vehicle.
Copy.
I don't know which one though.
They may have taken the tank by mistake. I haven't heard them.
No, they're in the other BMP3. They're just at the fob right now.
Hey, firm.
Now, did they... Yep, they took the car.
Second BMP on that.
That's going to give them a little bit of extra fire support. Looks like Bad Wolf is in there.
Do you see the black dismount marker in the route we used to get there?
Yeah, no, they upgraded to BMP3s, and that's going to really help them out to... basically contend even with some of the tanks because of that large cannon.
Hey, firm, go ahead and
so now we're getting up to about 25 people.
Move to there. We're moving on that resource depot. Hopefully you can link up with us about the time we're done taking it.
Now what's going to happen here is when they attack this position, I got this squad to send over and this squad to send over, and that's also going to cue my reinforcements to start trickling in. Let's see.
Copy, Alpha.
About another 17 minutes, I'm going to cue the attack on that resource field, though. But in the future, technically any positions here, any positions there will be up for grabs.
BMP2, since you weren't on net yet, we've captured a 50 cal Jeep and are trailing the player base with it in the command element.
Alpha's poking over the hill just to get eyes on.
Yeah, so we've got more of a skeleton crew in there, just some leftover remnants of who's where and stuff. I'm gonna set that guy on the standard, I don't know why these guys all want careless hold fire. I didn't set that, so I'm kind of trying to figure out when I set that, but I guess I did. I don't know. Maybe because they're copies off of that crew up there and those guys are all set to careless hold fire, that would make more sense. That's the old way of how I do it. Nowadays, I usually just garrison stuff instead.
Alpha's pushing on the northeast side. We'll be making our assault from the north side. It has good rocks and hard cover.
Copy, Alpha. Bravo, what's your sit rep?
Bravo is finally up at the BMP. Are we to engage directly or sweep along after Alpha?
That is your decision. Work with Alpha to figure out what you need to do.
Copy. Alpha, how do you want us to approach?
Break. Be advised. Alpha has eyes on a striker in the compound. Looks like a 50 cal.
Copy, Alpha. Do you want BMP to move up on it?
Not until we know for sure what else is here.
Now we just have to wait.
Copy. And Alpha, Bravo's question was how you want them to support you, since they're slightly under strength.
Good check.
BMP has its gun preemptively turned right. Oh, right. That's what I've been meaning to do. Silly me. I love how this guy has this freaking hatch open, though. Like, can we not? But, you know, I'll give it to the players. If they can snipe him out of there, you know, to get close enough to make that shot, why not? Let him do it. So Phronix is up there. That other BMP3's following. Malon's now kind of poking in. I think he's going to make a sharp left now. Yep. Trying to keep his spacing there. Jesus, Ice. Don't do that. And yes, Malon's flying.
This is Alpha. We have eyes on a striker inside the front shed. There's also a Patton further back in.
A-firm Patton, can you mark the Patton's location? That's going to need to be what BMP deals with first. You guys are likely going to...
Marked.
A-firm. BMP, as soon as the shooting starts, start working on a solution for that Patton.
Yeah, A-firm loading ATGMs. Be advised, my driver has to go AFK for 1 minute.
That's...
BMP2, ETA to dismount.
At that point, you would tell everyone to stop because these guys are right on top of the
1
compound.
minute and 30 seconds. By the way, we're not a BMP2, we're a BMP3.
BMP2 is your call sign, not your not your type. There are 2 BMP3s.
I'm sorry. That's not funny. That's not funny. Let's just...
Be advised there's an armed truck with a 50 cal in the back marked on that.
Copy.
Mountain's flying because Mountain's flying. I don't know. I still haven't understood why they... Ah, never mind. They'll figure it out. Maybe. Possibly.
Alpha's engaging. Stand by.
Who knows? No, they got a dismount out of it.
BMP2 start, or BMP1 start
Striker
hunting.
has been dismounted.
BMP1 is still not mobile.
On the way. Copy that.
Bravo, sit rep.
Bravo is behind Alpha. We are pretty much covering any infantry or tank coming Alpha.
Copy. Alpha, Patton's mobile coming out front entrance.
These guys need to get to cover because they're going to start getting mowed down here. Duncan, that's not a good idea to be out of cover like that. Smoke is concealing. I think that was pulled by that idiot, though.
ETA, since you're probably going to beat the other driver back.
We're very close now.
I'm going to give it a minute or two and we'll start
push up the
spewing up the
MSR till you
other
see the
Vic.
infantry. Be advised there's a Patton that you'll need to kill first and then an enemy squad to the
Oh
left.
yeah, and then another gun I upgraded was the bolt action rifle that came in HK-417.
BMP1 would advise loading ATGM into the main gun for the Patton.
Alpha, some of Bravo's guys have told me that
Bravo, AT. Get your AT out on that tank.
Mobile.
Trying to pull that tank out. They just shot the driver out. Or no, they shot the gunner and the commander out, but he's
Patton is driving away, heading west.
BMP suspect functionality kill on Patton. It's retreating west.
Here, I'll give it to him. That last hit.
Dealt with. BMP's move up.
Say, you know, the delayed cook-off that you sometimes see on these.
If you can.
You have another 821, another minute or two. I'll put things out.
Hey, firm, remind me to bring that up in debrief.
Yeah, I'll bring it up myself.
me see if I can grab that pick and drive away real quick. Ooh, boom boom next to me.
BMP2 ETA.
We're at dismount marker now.
A-firm, keep pushing down the MSR to the resource depot. M3 has dealt with the vehicles there. Should just be mopping up at this point.
Copy that. We're on our way.
So we'll get this one out of here. And then I'm just gonna move them over to the fob. Yeah, everyone else is slowly coming in. You got that other squad coming as well. I can just claim he gets there, and then he might not heal himself because AI are silly.
BMP 1 and 2 command element with the techie and the transport truck will follow y'all in.
We still have an enemy squad west outside the wall, but they're pushing in.
Copy, BMPs, if they're outside the wall, you're clear on them. If not, infantry, you'll have to deal with them.
Now, I like to say every fob has a little bit of a QRF squad to send, so this one I'm going to spawn in.
On the way. On the way. We'll go.
Start bringing in right here. Now you got this squad also coming down. This might be a predicament for the BMP-3s because the SMA...
Guys, there's an enemy squad northeast of the complex moving down the hill.
BMP-1, that's going to be on your flank.
They called that out.
Hey, from BMP-1's looking.
APC, 300 meters, south.
Reference, red smoke, northeast of red smoke.
They're getting a smoke grenade on it almost perfectly. Wow. But it looks like it bounced away, actually. No? I think it's the smoke stuck on this bush and it's not deploying with the smoke. Wow, I've never seen that before. Small guy goes down quickly. That's good. And I know there's a few more AT pieces on the field here, 136s, but it looks like none of them are going to be deployed. As these guys now quickly turn and are shooting, you got some more smoke being put up here. No, that was VG ammo. And I think they're spraying down here at Bad Wolf. So I'm not going to try to kill him with this. I'm just going to try to spook him. Because I don't like to outright dick him down on the first firefight, but that's kind of to show that I am in AT range. Meanwhile, this squad has been taken care of. That squad's getting pretty much neutralized. There's not really any way for me to retreat over here. I will try to pull them back, but having them deploy some countermeasures with the C
BMPs,
key here.
You see anything left on that hillside?
And I did take a page out of the 506 book. I gave him yellow smoke instead of white smoke.
Copy. Alpha, Bravo, sit rep inside the compound.
Send again, Bravo.
How's who using their assets? The players, they've got BMP-3s, and they're doing pretty well with them so far.
Inside the compounds, we still have probably light sporadic contact northwest outside the walls, but we're holding the entrances for now.
Copy. BMPs move and set up security.
Yeah, so this guy looks like he was able to retreat. He was a crewman.
Be advised, contact Baron 2-2
possibly from the tank. Was able to get out. So it looks like these guys are going to be able to possibly get the SL to retreat. But yeah, no, his buddies are definitely dead from the BMP-3.
Are you south of the compound?
Affirm, that is us.
By the way, they have two BMP-3s, but Bad Wolf has one called BMP-1 and one called BMP-2, just for communication's sake.
The exception would be the 50 cal TECU that ground command is in now.
So one squad is not deployed. What? Stupid freaking.
A contact has been dealt with. And
I gave him a transport unload marker. I don't know why he didn't unload them, but okay. Arma, thank you. I'm gonna hold those guys in reserve up there.
Ground elements, I'm gonna bring in.
That's a land marker,
air
right?
with a
Yeah,
late
no.
towing
So he's
reinsert for Bravo.
Got rid of my markers there. Oh well. Four minutes. Now 3 minutes until I send this group in.
Squads, do we have anything in here Vic-wise that needs to be
Basically bring
RTB
them
to a
up
fob?
here, dismount, and then go and attack this position.
Negative that I can see.
Copy.
So I got this one more squad coming up to harass them, but otherwise, what I have left is what I have left. And then this group, I'm just going to be lazy
that one of
and
you
give
launching
a
a GL
20
out
meter
to the
spread.
south?
And then when they actually start assaulting these positions, I'll go ahead and put some tables down with some intel. Let's give these guys a seek and destroy mark. And I'll also set them to combat so they move a little more tactically here. Hear that helicopter coming in. Where is she going to land, though?
This is Alpha. We're going to push up north along the road so that we don't have to mount up.
That could get messy. I think these guys are going to be... They're going to be far enough.
Copy, Alpha. Yeah, my feeling is we should just press online through that town and then swing up to the fob.
Hey, firm, BMP-1 will support Alpha.
Oh, why is my map glitching out? That's weird. I'm not able to scroll around the map, but I can move. So we're just being super slow as we get up here. Yeah, so just gonna focus on these positions today. Ground is Bad Wolf. Tempesta used to be the dedicated ground, but now we have Bad Wolf and Iopus kind of leading a partnership here now for it. Looks like this SL, was able to get, he was unable to get away. He was shot probably by the BMP-3. And now we have Karn running up.
Whoever sees Neutron first, tell him to hop on 5-8.
Neutron heard it.
Oh, he probably hears them. Yeah, he heard that. So now he's going to run back and say, hey, there's probably a squad right there. So quickly going to pull this back. He managed to...
Copy, Alpha, BMP-1, Bravo, BMP-2, kill that squad and we can move on. I need our plane secured.
Hold up, why can you only fit 4 people in now?
Remember, Vix, I want you on the squad net you're with.
Copy that. What is Bravo squad net?
Bravo squad net will be 7-0 typically.
Bravo 7.
Hold on. Why can't I fit all 8 dudes in there? Now I can.
Northwest faced entrance.
I love this game.
Bravo and
It's
BMP-2.
totally perfect.
Bravo, BMP-2, ensure that there's no contacts coming from the northwest, only that squad to the northeast.
Roger that.
Copy.
No, transport unload. And then
Alpha
fly back.
rep with the contacts to the northeast.
Silly AI.
Bravo, the plan is to keep dismounted and attack online into the next town, so no reason to mount up.
Copy that.
Alright, 1831, we're about a minute late, that's fine. Let's go ahead.
Understood.
Alpha has a bunch of people down, unknown number. Hang on.
Copy. Neutron, or Kings, Alpha needs platoon medic up there. Bravo, get to Alpha's position and help preside security while platoon medics help medic.
Why aren't you driving? Why aren't you in the gun? Why is everything a mess today? Ay, 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 ay.
On the way.
Alright, that's going. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. So let's start doing some body deletion and get rid of those 2 scouts over here. Alpha allegedly has a bunch of dudes down. They have 2 guys down and one of the medics bandaging themselves. Alright, so I guess they just ran in head first on this squad and got met with
Also,
a machine
there's
gun.
Neutron to area that's standing on its JTAC.
So they have a JTAC now, interestingly enough. And you, Fudgehead McGee, are not trying to run back. I need you to run back here, but he's just ignoring my orders, because, you know, naturally.
Copy.
Whew. It's because it's disappointing the player base, yeah, right? Arma 4 will be Arma 4 will be better. I would not hold your breath. We'll just have to wait and see. So now, hopefully, since the markers didn't decide to oof themselves, they'll actually land and transport that group accordingly. I got this group in the mountains. I'll be reinforcing them with the second group. I'm not going to send any vehicle support yet because vehicles are valuable, and it looks like they're going to leave the that Vic back there, probably because it's taken a bit of damage. Probably also has its ammo dry, because Bad Wolf was probably more than overzealous on the gun. I would be too. It's a free Vic, free stuff, you know. But now that it's out of friendly position, it can be scrapped, and you didn't drop them off again.
Bravo is all green.
I'm gonna switch him out. I guess it's the version of UH-60 I'm using. It just doesn't wanna...
Hey, firm, once you guys are ready, sounds like the contacts are died. Move back to the road, we'll punch off
Give
the road.
me a standard...
online with Bravo to the southwest, Alpha to the northeast.
Give me this one, because I know RHS is fine. I think I was using
Roger, Alpha's moving now.
either of those groups up there, but I'm just gonna stick with that, because...
down in this trench line here for cover.
He even has a transport unload marker, so I don't know why that squad's not being told to get out. So I'm just gonna completely repace the infantry when I dismount.
Bravo, looks like you have a little bit of deflate on your side of the road as well. Recommend you use it.
I was thinking, you know, maybe the transport unload, like I set it improperly or something. Nope, just the AI being dumb.
Understood. On the way.
And squads, just make sure everyone gets online before you guys actually start moving. I want Bravo in position before Alpha starts moving so they move at the same pace.
We don't have CTAP.
Don't need CTAP to do that. Just you wait for Bravo to call they're ready and then you move out at the same pace. You should arrive at the location at roughly the same time.
Jesus, guys.
Okay.
Just because you don't have CTAB for an op doesn't mean you don't know how to move online and just communicate with each
other. I guess we are moving west, is this correct?
Hey, firm, we're moving to the town to our northwest.
These guys would be aggroed
Make
by
sure
now
you
as
use
well.
the terrain to your advantage.
So.
BMP 1 and 2, how are you guys doing?
BMP 1's doing fine. BMP 2 is following up with their infantry.
On the way.
Copy.
And now you don't know
sounds
how
like
to
we're
drive.
ready, so let's start moving. Just check in with each other, Alpha Bravo. Make sure you guys are staying at roughly online with each other, so your flanks are roughly secure.
It's like, you don't need CTAB for that, you big goobers. The truck's not stalling, just the AI is not smart enough to get the truck up the hill. Because when the AI reduces to a certain percentage of their speed, they freak out and think they hit something.
We're already mark our approximate position.
Ground, this is high. How copy?
Send.
Roger, the resource field in your AO at 019146 is reporting contact from their northwest. How copy?
Good copy. Any idea on strength?
They're reporting multiple VICs and 1 squad of infantry so far. Over.
Affirm. Any ID on VIX?
Looks like soft kit skin stuff, with guns on it, nothing too armored, but that could change.
Copy. Do they think they can handle it on their own, or are they requesting reinforcements?
Well, their radio communication just went dead, so no idea now.
Copy.
Squad leader died, I don't fucking know anymore.
Alpha Bravo, we need to expedite taking that fob. We can work on counterattack as soon as that attack is... We can work on counterattack to that attack as soon as we've secured that fob.
I'm just gonna completely repaste you, that's okay. It's okay. Now, you are the new chopper team. You're not as retarded as your friends, I hope. But hey, we'll see.
Solid copy. Roger that.
And this is a helipad invisible, right? Yep, okay, so it's...
Be advised, there's a
everything
Mark
should be
19
fine.
northwest of this first town.
On the way.
Copy. Whoever gets it first gets a cookie.
There's also a striker somewhere around here. My boys are calling it out, but I don't see it personally.
Copy. Push into the town and clear
Striker's
it.
all the way over here. I'm gonna go ahead and send it up because I'm a jerk. Heard some sort of AT get launched. I think he just launched it on himself, though, because the AI do that, and they're very silly. That one's aggroed. Is this buddy aggroed? Now he is.
Copy. We'll go.
Striker inbound, northwest. Coming from the fob.
Oh, the driver's dead.
MSR.
So that's the sound of my striker coming in. What? Hello? He deployed the third dude. Oh, classic.
BMP-1 moving to engage the striker.
Hey, can I turn in with you? Thank you.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I have just out of ammo, so we cannot now.
Why are you dismounting, you tosspot? You're supposed to be gunning for it. This is why I hate the strikers with AI. They're just... They're so smart, right? You know, just... I love it. It's because this is a turnout item, and the AI doesn't know how to turn out to actually use this thing.
BMP-2, do you have any 7VLs for Bravo's AT?
Aye.
Blackhawk, northeast. Landing.
Striker, straight north.
Alright, so by now I can spawn the other squad on this guy, and...
This is Bravo, apparently we do have ammo, it was miscommunication.
Alright, I'm watching you, so...
BMP-1, based on where that Blackhawk landed, expect an enemy squad coming from the northeast.
Affirm.
On the way.
Here, go up there. I might use you to shoot that thing if it's close. So they've bailed from that, and it explodes. Wow, look at that. The infantry actually got out.
We'll go.
And we'll send that up accordingly. So I got 2 more squads right here. That should be easy pickings for the fix right there. And it looks like he is now flying away.
Alpha's gonna hold
Good call, because I would totally try to AGM him.
Good call.
That is not where
Alpha,
I told you to go.
Get everyone situated as well.
Get your butt up there.
BMP1, BMP2, you guys are both good, right?
Oh, he's gonna do it! Oh no! He's holding still! You fool! You fool! Oh! 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 You silly boy!
Hey, from.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to get that to shore.
BMP1 though, alright, and missed us.
I don't know how he didn't go bang. It's an older unit, so he bails out last second. And I think just armored himself. Oh, no, he's still alive. Oh, you silly, silly goose. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna hold still like that, that's what happens. But hey, the AI did, not me, so I'm not gonna be yelled at for it. Well, I am gonna be yelled at for it, but I can't be blamed because I got the video proof to show that I didn't do it, the AI did, yay!
Bravo has reached the top and intersection of town. Are we waiting for Alpha and the rest to move up, or do we engage?
We have contact with an enemy infantry squad east, up the hill.
BMP1, you've got the reach for that in.
On the way.
Alright, so I'm going to send a squad down on foot to help take this position.
Left of red smoke.
On the way. Copy that.
Whew. And Undead, he's trying to get to the surface. He is pretty badly hurt. He is able to medic while he's on the surface, though. That's kind of funny. Let's just hope he doesn't drown himself. Meanwhile, next chopper's here. We'll let him do a bit of a landing there. I got 2 guys that are running out over here. I don't know what the heck they're trying to do, but I'm just gonna copy-paste them, because I don't... That's dumb. The AI is being dumb. We're just gonna go with that. Now we got these guys kind of firing from over here. AT being launched, it's doing some massive missing here. These guys are being caught out of the open. Thankfully, they took out the arty that's over here. Otherwise, it would start pounding them. That's when they went back and secured that position early. So that's good on them. Looks like that truck was able to make it over the hill.
Net, just give me a sit rep.
Now I'm going to pretend he knows how to land.
Understood.
Dismount.
And, you know, I'm also going to send in one of my little birds. I haven't had a little bird flown in yet, but I did buy a few.
On the way.
I bought 10. I'm thinking we're gonna see how this puppy goes, just as
You wanna help us engage, or
just to harass him. I wanted to splooge some of the RP's Blue 4 hats. I'm like, you know what? Some little birds here and there.
Alpha, does it look like the way to that FOB is clear?
not yet? We're still taking contact from the hilltop, probably 2 squads worth.
Copy. Let me know when it's neutralized. Our plan from here will be to move
being popped.
basically online northeast, bounding if we need to. Unless you think we should try a different route.
I think Undead was able to stabilize himself. Yep, now he's going to shore. Might still have a small cutter too. So they've moved along back here.
Just Alpha, once we've dealt with these guys, I meant let me know when we can move on that FOB, because we need to move on that FOB ASAP. I've lost my eyes in the air.
A few does not equal 10. Well, I was checking my chart, so apparently I have 10, so. Oh shoot, he is attacking from range! Holy crap, I have never seen a little bird engage from that far out. That's like a click. That's 2 clicks.
Copy, yeah.
Alpha's going to push out east into the forest and rock area, and then we will keep on the north side of the road.
Wow. I stand corrected. Those are actually nice that they're going to engage from that far away. Heck yeah.
Once that Black Hawk starts hovering, I'm gonna put a HETM into it.
Oh, it just smacked Bad Wolf with the frickin' HETP. Holy crap.
Bad Wolf, you good?
Good job,
BMP,
little
be
bird.
Careful, there's an attack helicopter nearby.
Go get him! I believe in you. No! Oh no!
BMP-1, BMP-2 status.
BMP-2 is green.
My little bird.
BMP-1 green.
I thought he hit the water tower for a second. I'm like, no! He just killed himself. He's doing so well, but no, he got smacked by something.
Heading roughly northeast. Alpha's heading due east. Copy, RTB for refuel. What's your ammunition status like?
The next squad is here. So I'll probably prep a ground convoy, send it another 12 minutes. We're gonna really make this town a pretty nasty fight. He was just too eager of a little bird, I agree. He tried his best. And that explosion, though, it took out some of the wheels of that command UAZ, so we'll have to see how it goes. Meanwhile, 2 BMPs back here. This infantry squad a bit exposed on the right, but looks like Bravo's now starting to turn to a full-fledged infantry squad. Nim's also come in to help lead, so yeah, we're about still 25 dudes.
Someone in Bravo has a SMAW and an M16.
And a medic bag, and I nearly shot him. Not M16, looks like an FR-25 variant.
Would be in fault, so yeah.
So hold on, they said someone is armed like a Chad here. I want to see this.
We're still dealing with them.
Where's the Chad?
Copy, deal with them as quick as you can. I'm right up there with you, Alpha. Bravo, sit rep.
Yeah, there's the Chad. So he's got the enemy marksman rifle, he's got the SMAW, and he's got a medic bag. And naturally, it's Frisk fucking Foster. What? That's not even a question. Frisk always does that.
Down here. Move into the buildings if you need to.
I'm not gonna lie, that little bird actually, like, blowing up one of the Vics that they had and, you know, engaging from that range, that actually makes me happy. I've never seen a little bird engage from that far out. Yeah, Whitman, hit me with a joke. Why not? Why not? Delete a few bodies back here. Looks like that squad leader that was trying to get away did not, and he got hurt right there. It's a big oh well. And I'm just trying to think. That other squad is here now. So, yep, that resource field is mine. And then this guy is honestly going to be my best defense for any BMP3s that come up. Because it'll be able to ATGM it from
regularly update. Keep eyes out for wheels.
So this guy up here, he's shooting at dudes. He's tapping these two right here. Looks like he downs Frisk. Yeah, I mean, I would down the guy with the marksman rifle and the AT stick first as well. He's still right up there. And I think he was only aggroed on Frisk. Interesting. So these guys now moving off. The squad's got a little far there.
Bravo, BMP2, sit rep.
Other BMP3 is right
BMP2
here.
is pulling up behind infantry.
On the way.
I'm going to send this other squad out.
Building is moving up.
Go ahead, send this QRF puppy again. Transport unload.
Hey, from Bravo, like I said, keep a semi-up-to-date.
Then pull back. BMP3s, if they swat those, you know, that's going to prevent the infantry QRF. No. Don't go in the open over there. Assault up the street, because otherwise you're just going to catch yourself in the open and get killed. So yeah, they vaulted in from the back. I'm gonna drop this idiot's binos so he actually will get his gun
Alpha's
out.
pushing in through the oil tanks on the right side of the road.
Good copy, Alpha. Ground himself is between you and Bravo, pushing on the
Sworn I
left
just
side
heard
of the road.
local comms, probably because I remoted in and out of the unit.
AKA, when I eat a bullet, you know where to look for me.
And Nimia is down with Frisk.
Bravo,
and I
are
think
you guys
he's the
inside the
squad
fob
medic
on the
for them.
western
Yep,
side?
so they're gonna need another mech to come over.
So copy, Bravo is inside the fob.
So Stewie on his own in here.
There's an active 50
Working so
inside
far.
the
Sergeant Donor,
fob.
thanks for the 4-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the office. Hope you're gonna kick out of this. But I'm also going to... Oh, and I hope you're staying safe with Uncovered, because that's the messy stuff right now, right? And I am gonna go ahead... Prep 2 of these Vics ready to go. Dead just dropped, that's unfortunate. Will this BMP-3 be at an angle to possibly engage that Huey? Maybe, because she does like to arc up before she lands. I wish the AI were a little smarter with that, but there's not much we can do. And Undead, he was the guy running back on the shore. He technically was still alive, so I won't kill the pilot slot, but...
This is Bravo,
Chopper's definitely
medic
toast.
is down.
There's the medic call-in.
Say that again?
Oh, right, intel, shit. Okay, let's,
Right, Alpha, this is Bravo. Could you please send a medic over to get our medic back up? Over.
Yep, it's on the way.
Platoon medics also en route.
what's the grid ref of that fob? 14,156.
Also, Bravo, make sure you search for intel in this fob.
Knew I was forgetting something. A little scatterbrain this morning. That intel's good, and then the other intel they get is going to tell them about
Alpha,
the
I need you providing
resource
security to the
field
northeast while
over
Bravo
there.
finishes securing the fob.
So, next squad's good to go. Again, 2 guys are being sent off the bat. I don't know why the SLs of that squad are telling them to do that. But I'm just going to link them back up
Bravo,
immediately.
please expedite searching this fob. We need to get moving.
We'll see them get here.
Bravo, can you please mark on the map where your medic is? Could you actually, like, answer my medic when he asks where he's needed?
So that Bravo medic is dead.
Oh, that would have been nice to say something to him.
Oh, and Frisk died. GG.
Sorry, my radio was blocked with everything.
I love this little bird crash right here, though. It landed on the house right next to the fob. Could have been worse and landed on the fob. That would have been messy. And we have that bit coming in over there. So they do have 1 KIA. 1 guy is going to need to be reinserted. Looks like Nim also
FYI,
died.
We found some intel indicating the location of a new fob west of the town of Damna.
Roger. Oh, by the way, you do have reinserts, but I don't know where your reinsert pilot is.
Not that we would have anything to reinsert him. My understanding was he was about 1 click west of the friendly fob when he lost connection.
So, reinsert pilot is
He had
reconnecting.
been shot down, but got out and was on foot, so we don't have a reinsert bird
So
anyway.
he'll be back here. Yeah, so his death won't count because he disconnected, so he can just get the Huey and reinsert people. Yep, hi, sorry. I'm just telling them how the pilot works.
What are you doing?
Huh?
No.
How are you doing?
That is such a bad idea.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
They're panicking, but you know, as you do.
Yeah, I mean they're all panicking too, but hey, at least they made a foothold. I watched the reinsert pilot while he was trying to get eyes on a resource field that was getting attacked. He hovered, and then a tow took him out. That was funny.
Still holding at Alpha Boss.
That is significant. That was
Copy, Bravo. Are you guys ready to move?
See, who are you a part
is
of?
ready to move. Tell
You're a
my
part of
guys
this.
to push into Alpha now.
Okay, I want you running on the...
Yep, well, hopefully he'll grab a Huey and come back, otherwise, I don't know.
Heading east towards the other fob. However, I just heard a contact for enemy contact north of the fob you're in.
Alpha plans to follow the red line through the town to assault the fob.
Good copy, Alpha. My plan is to have Bravo follow parallel to you and keep your flank secure.
Alright, he is about to make it. He just walked casually up to the Huey. And it looks like he'll take that, so he'll be here in a few minutes. Isn't that
Bravo,
great?
That means you're the green route, FYI. Green ambush marker is where I want you to set up a blocking position to help protect Alpha's flank.
Good grenade throw. Short, unfortunately. AI giving a good run for their money.
Roger.
These two guys are stuck in a building. And these guys I've tasked with going over there as well.
On the way.
Alpha Bravo, as you're pushing through the town, just keep a standing sit rep on 50 of what your condition is every 5 minutes or so, just to keep everyone's situational awareness up.
Alpha copies, we're stepping off now.
Bravo copies, we have some guys down and are pinned right now.
Hey, Firm, can your BMP help you?
Looks like they're training the M2 with them. Back off!
Not here yet?
He's on his way.
He just made it to the shoreline on the south. He'll be there in about another minute or two.
FYI, ground forces, one of the deuce and a halves with 50 cals on them at the fob. Ground command is requisitioning to start running reinserts.
Solid copy.
Another Blackhawk inbound, unknown direction.
Copy, I can hear it. I can hear it. Cap is searching.
Bradley ahead of Bravo. Hit.
And that...
Good hit given on that Vic right there.
I believe Bradley's down.
Once again, two people immediately get out and just decide to start running back.
Okay, what am I hearing about a Bradley on 50?
Bravo is currently pinned, have a few downs and medicing.
Yeah, so these things are up here just for show, just for me to screw around.
Copy.
Now you're running away.
Bravo, did you get your medic back?
Alright, 1901, let me throw these guys in.
Copy. Copy that.
All forces be advised, the construction site behind the Bradley has shitloads of enemies in it.
And my UH-60 was just shot down.
not with us currently. As
Ouch. Hey, Garden, how are you?
Mark your pulse, we'll send over ours.
Will do.
Yeah, Tumble, there'll be another op in a little... no, actually in about 2 hours.
BMP's ground command can't confirm dismount on Bradley.
Oh, there goes the
BMP has
crane.
eyes on Bradley. It is looking off.
Copy, reinserts, keep moving towards the first fob that we've taken. There should be a command Vic coming to get you eventually.
Go ahead and delete the bodies back here. Keep frames good.
Bravo, we have our own casualties right now. We will be coming over in a bit.
Get your guys stabilized.
Get that BMP back there too. Also, it's going to start getting dark as the sun sets, so it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. Oh, right, these Vics don't know how to drive up this stupid hill. Wait.
Yes, it is.
Anyone waiting for reinsert, we've got a Vic en route to pick you up.
Hey, this is high. You got a helicopter also landing at the fob right now, so...
Friendly or enemy?
Friendly. It looks like it's the captured Huey.
Was not aware we had an additional helicopter.
Oop. Veronix died.
Bravo, this is Alpha. What's your status?
I hate it when the frickin' guys just pull out their binos. I'm gonna take binos
Bravo,
away from all
this
their
is Alpha.
kits, because I can't help it.
Bravo, this Alpha, this is Bravo.
That damn
What is your status?
AI trait.
We are currently looking for 1 or 2 missing, not dead guys.
Your own?
Yes, they have gone ahead and got themselves shot.
Oh, did he kill himself? He killed himself.
One was just found.
Amazing. Alright, since these guys don't know how to drive, which is expected. Oh, all of them just put their lights on, so yep, just to confirm it is getting dark.
Understood. On the way.
I mean, if anything, this will slow it down so the Bradley gets closer there. No, Veronix is probably going to take the T people. Ground to high. Or high to ground.
Send it high.
Hey, just let you know, we have another reinsert at the fob, so whenever.
Good copy. Do you have ID on insert?
It's a guy named Veronix.
A firm, Bravo, you copy that?
Op's going well. For the fact that it's a lower player count today, they've fought at least
firm,
like
maybe
three
about
three platoons worth of infantry.
Is confirmed, reinsert. Chopper will get him to LZND as quick as possible.
Sorry, copy.
BMP 1 to ground.
Send.
I've got a question for you. It's not getting to me, it's getting to somebody else. How long is this going to take?
What do you mean, how long is this going to take?
How long is the stop going to last?
Contact
because my driver has
Southeast.
to leave in 20 minutes.
Bad Wolf getting hit. That Vic I have hit in the rear. Looks like they're not forcing a dismount, so she might not cook off. How's she look? Engine and turret are disabled. She's just using her machine gun to try to stay alive. Meanwhile, I just heard something else explode at a different angle. That's weird. Stewie now running over scene. Bad Wolf is down. Stewie taking an M60E4 into freaking AC4 off the enemy. That's kind of funny. The op is going to last another 2 hours. And then the tier 3 op, which is open to anyone because of the type of mission it's going to be, that's going to be at 3:20, and that's going to be about an hour. I'm not kidding when I say, you know, I've tried to take the 4 hours for this operation.
BMP2 to BMP1. This is BMP1, send traffic. Be advised, our engine is
They
down.
brought Bad Wolf in here. King is working on Bad Wolf to try to bring him back up.
Bravo, please make sure you check that construction site.
Yeah, I mean, Falcon, it said it on the announcement how long this op was going to last, so... You know. Shrug. Oh, is Undead... Hey, Undead? Why are you here? Oh, there's your chopper. Oh, you... Nice.
Something locked onto me as I was coming over friendly territory, so...
Oof.
I'm just glad I missed the building.
I know what that was.
I mean,
just to confirm, we should have 2 left.
Once I'm locked on, I'm sort of fucked, because that thing has no flares and no sensors.
Oh, it won't give me an ammo count. But willing to bet it was him. Any command element on high, this net, this is high, message, over.
This is P1, send traffic.
Alright, just to let you know, guys, you have a reinsert at base. The helicopter tried to go in to drop him off, but unfortunately it was, taken out by something. We don't know what. However, pilot was able to bring the chopper back and land it, so that's good.
Just missing his main rotor.
Yeah, just missing the main rotor. Don't worry about it.
This is ground. Copied last. Copied current situation. Alpha Bravo. Secure that fob so we can begin to.
Oh no! It's why Hueys are broken at the moment. They don't. You can impact that thing nose down.
Likely, forces have pushed from the resource field south to where they can.
That's why whenever we shoot down enemy Hueys.
Oh, this is high. They haven't done that. It's just the Huey was trying to land a reinsert, but he got shot. So.
Was he trying to land at the FOB or was he trying to land at LZ India?
Stand by. Were you trying to land at the FOB or LZ India?
The FOB. I was coming back to pick him up.
No, apparently the FOB. He was coming back to pick him up.
We got vehicles up north. Others friendly.
Resource field 81.
If they're not a BMP, they're probably not friendly.
Confirm to enemy infantry transport 6 reinforcing from the north. Light them up.
Literally outside the FOB.
No.
I mean, all in all, its engine and its hull have been hit. That's it.
Rifleman, 100 meters.
I don't notice fell field.
Engaging target.
There we go.
Hi, this is ground. Is there a third faction we don't know about?
Negative. Why do you ask? Over.
Because I just saw an ATGM come in and hit a truck, and I have no ATGM assets from airborne. Never mind, I'm saying it was a guy on a roof who I really don't think could shoot that angle, but...
Roger. So I'm garrison them so they get mobile. Calem's out here on his own. There's a Bradley right here.
key that's facing north. There's a Bradley behind those trucks.
I know exactly what Frisk is gonna do.
BMP2 to ground.
Send it BMP2.
Be advised, we managed to repair our engine, so we're mobile again, but engine is still red, but we're still able to fight.
Copy. You guys play it safe from here. Alpha Bravo, expedite taking that fob.
Drag that thing into the fob and we'll save it.
On the way.
Alpha, sit rep.
Clearing the
Oh, no,
bridge
it
on
won't
the
blow
east
up.
end of the fob.
It won't.
Bradley is...
It would have blown up by now.
Sorry. This is Bravo. We have friendlies mounted on the Bradley on the southwest. Don't engage.
What do you mean mounted on it?
Alright, come on, you're United Federation Infantry, you know how to charge.
Clarify, what do you mean by mounted on it?
I think Calum died and he is now leaving.
Bravo,
he tends to do that.
Sorry, Bravo had temporarily... Bravo had commandeered Bradley for a short time. We are defending it now.
You're not crew members. A, you can't crew that.
We can probably get reductions for our shit if we bring it back.
We've gotten all the BMPs, so it doesn't really matter.
So salvage.
Hey, Liru.
Yo.
What we're doing about that first
Also, I
pilot
believe
slot,
the fob has been taken.
because I survived and moved and made it away.
Yeah, it's safe, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm alive, yes.
You made it to shore, so, and I saw you bandaged in the water, so you should be fine.
Yeah. Flying literally direct over the fob town, I got shot down by a missile from the north, so I got a feeling whatever came from that resource field just pushed south.
I mean, it could be. We might be attacked at any moment. It's crazy to think about.
Sorry,
we could be attacked at any moment.
Yeah, the Huey's literally at the entrance of the new fob.
This is Bravo. We still have some stragglers and possible dismounts to the west and on the north.
Copy, Bravo.
To be fair, when I landed the first time in the MIA, I had something pulled up on me in a Vic. So
Alpha Bravo, let's clear this town. Once this clears, town is clear, we're gonna push due west and clear everything headed west.
Alright, so that got away.
I think it came from one of the towns to the northeast.
Affirm, clear the town the fobs are in first, and then we'll head west, clearing everything between there. If we have time after that, we'll head north and hit that resource field that we lost, and the resource field that, and the fob that we found out about earlier today.
56164.
Alpha copies.
Alpha, what's your status, Grun?
Tja. Hit the wrong button.
This is BMP1. My driver just disconnected. He had to go. I'm now driverless.
Be advised, Corporal, I am back. I'll be over there in a minute.
Affirm, are your frames stable enough to drive?
Nope.
That's an answer.
Should be a Vic en route to pick you guys up at the fob.
Copy.
Don't worry about that.
Air is a no-go. There's something within about 3 clicks.
It's missing its main rotor at the FOB.
Yeah, I didn't hit anything. I was flying over that tower to the east, rounded round it, and got smacked by a missile.
Alpha, go ahead, keep pushing west. Bravo's got the northern part clear, and then we'll head to and clear the town of Mamita. We'll be heading on foot based on the terrain between here and there.
Alpha's clearing the construction.
Poor
site
Seymour, he's
west
on his
of
own
the-
back
just
here.
the
He's getting
north
shot
corner
at.
of town.
Alpha, this is BMP-1. Be advised you're going to be without support for a bit until I get the new gunner up. How copy?
Yep.
Ran 600 meters and crashed. Because here's the difference.
Alright, Dragon, have fun with the protest. Don't, hope nothing bad happens to you.
Where is it?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That I know won't blow up.
Bravo, could you mark the Bradley that you've decrewed so we can tow it back to the friendly fob?
Yeah, never mind. I've got it.
I had
Bravo will do, but it's
live, and I still made it out alive.
You should have seen me. I was gonna be brewing this and I got called to do something. You should have seen how fast I did what I had to do. It would have taken me 2 hours. I finished it in 30. And then I went and took a shower, grabbed some
locked on map.
So I'm setting up another attack I'm gonna do to that fob down there. But I'll wait till they're right here so they can block it. You know, just to add something to do for the mission. Oh, I think Bad Wolf met this machine gunner.
Hey, Bravo, did you clear the mosque?
Nope, I got an engine. I'll be right back.
Welcome.
Wait, there's a repair thing right there. You're telling me you can't fix the fucking rotor?
Shh.
It's literally an infantry transport, so.
Piece of shit.
It is captive time.
There is a refuel back at the airfield to the north.
How unfortunate.
Ground, this is Alpha. Ground, this is Alpha.
Ground is down at the current time, it seems.
Oh.
I'll be taking over.
Did anyone clear the mosque?
Do we have any idea where ground is down?
Could Bravo fucking respond?
No idea currently. I'm on my way to get reinserts.
Do you know where ground went down?
Currently unknown.
Cooking with capitalists. I still can't believe the cooking with
Hey,
communists
ground.
video got
This is
censored.
BMP-1.
That was
Ground
the funniest
is
thing.
down.
I don't care. Ground Alpha, I don't care. If we bring this back to Bradley, we're gonna have the BMP-1 out of service for the rest of the op. We're gonna be less than a quarter tank of fuel.
Hey, Master, how you
Some
doing?
refill fuel, you just can't rearm. Yeah.
Oh no!
Also we can siphon from other vehicles, I believe.
That all you people? I heard 5 people were here.
Yeah. That's the, well, there were 4, but that's your 4th one right there. Unless you count Liru, but he doesn't count.
Guess he's staying then.
So ground went down, but you don't know where.
Let's go.
Hey, hi, my name's Greg. I killed your ground boy.
That's nice. Good for you.
I'm on his radio now. You know, I'm just chilling. It's a good day. Oh, I just saw some of you outside. 1 second.
He's inside the building, boys.
AI people?
Who appears to have been killed and/or kidnapped.
Hello?
Greg is here. Say hi to Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Ground forces, contacts that killed ground command came from Bravo's old blocking position next to their construction site.
Hey, on me.
BMP2's ground.
There's a glitched out AI. I've mag dumped him. He's still alive and it's down friendly. Where are you?
How copy ground blast?
Yep.
Static, defend your position since BMPs are missing crew members currently.
This is Bravo. Was command lost near the north or the central contact site?
Command's back on deck.
Command is dead. However, you've got infantry all in the buildings you supposedly cleared, Bravo, at least as of when I died.
Fine. He's dead. He's just desynced.
Ground, this is High. I'm gonna leave and rejoin the server since I think the units are desyncing out because Infidel's connection just goofed me. So back in a minute.
With RDCs, we're gonna have to reorganize anyway.
Yeah, we're standing next.
So I think Infidel disconnecting there just threw everything out of sync because I noticed things were desyncing around and then it said he crashed out. So sometimes a player's connection can do that and there's nothing you can really do. Why are we at 0 out of 0? Game, please. I think the server might just be completely kaboobaboot. Naturally. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw the stock up, because I got to relog the server now. And it's now not letting me tab back into armor. Nope, there we go. Okay, so, yeah, it's just being a bit of a desyncy boy. Let me quickly look on my control panel here for the server and make sure nothing super bad's going on. Nope, nothing's desyncing out. Alright, so I think it was just a temporary network glitch. All good, all good. And there wasn't really anything garrisoned, so I don't have to worry too much about... I think only one fob was garrisoned, so it's all good. Hi, back on that.
They had supposedly
Bravo
cleared.
didn't push their road to clear buildings. They cut through the middle by the construction site and completely missed that area.
It's fine, leave it for debrief. Also, Hi, could we have a, like, medical crate or whatever the fuck, because we just got pretty much fucking shit on when you disconnected and everything caught back up.
There were no AI in the town.
Joe went down and got pretty fucked, I don't know how.
Alright, I'll heal him. He shot him on my camera though, but yeah, this is something I've noticed that's been happening ever since the latest Arma update. The server will just like completely desync with units.
Copy. Go ahead, RTB.
And I have no idea what caused. It's just a new issue. It's like when the memory leak issue started up in 2016 after they made Apex.
BMP1 is going to have a gunner in a second.
Who the heck knows?
I'm riding with him.
This is Bravo RTO on net. Sit rep, what's happening? What do you want us to do?
We're getting reorganized because a couple key disconnects kind of got us disorganized, but once we have confirmed this town is secure, we need to head west and clear the town of Mamat. There's some
major
A source just north of the fob we started at, within range of it, that is cutting off our
So it looks like we've got another break.
Hey, from one step too far. Where do you want Bravo to meet you and or secure?
Secure the town, meet Alpha Bravo, rally up on the western side of town.
Affirm.
So far, I mean, yeah, they've taken the town, they've taken that depot. They'll probably, by the end of this, they'll go over here, deal with that counterattack, take that field, and then take this position, and that'll probably be it. for this operation.
BMP2 to ground.
Send it.
Can you confirm that the RTB still counts as going to the resource depot?
Negative. RTB is to the fob we started at.
Copy that.
Take the more direct route. Reinserts have been running that, and it's clear for now.
Alright, good copy. I'll take that route then.
But how's chat doing? We got a minute while we listen to Garna Kadesh. The T3 op today, which will be in about an hour and a half, will be a Siri op for the 3s, and anyone that doesn't want to, that's 3 and above, that doesn't want to do the actual Siri portion can be part of the rescue with the other
all
tiers.
that build-up structure in there, a lot of good ambush
nice
points.
mission.
We're going to push online west from the town once everybody's ready to move.
Now we just gotta be patient with the players as they regroup here, because they apparently had a few weird disconnects.
Copy, BMP1, mark your current position.
I'm
Alpha,
a better
mark
cook
your
than
current
Glenn.
position.
I
Bravo, I see your current position.
She would agree with me on that, because I actually have
Alpha's currently in the fob.
I've got culinary training, but she knows how to make
Alpha's
good
back on net.
Greek
Our
food.
process marked.
A-firm, get everyone to the western edge of the town. That way we can
generally
push
when we
online
cook,
with Bravo and
I'm the main
BMP1
chef and
and
she's the
secure
sous.
the northern flank.
But I would say
Fob.
she's better at baking than me. So I'm better at cooking, but she's definitely better at
BMP2 to
baking.
ground. When I get RTB, do you want me just to disconnect?
A-firm, teleport back DC, reslot if you want to.
Copy that.
Pause marked on map.
So I think that's the wounded BMP. Yep. That's just going to need a repair instead of, being needing to be
BMP1, go ahead,
rebought. So
push
it's
to the
basically like a
western edge of the
50%
town.
off for fixing it.
Being internal like that, most
Isn't
of the
the
north of
worst
the town
thing in
should
the
have been cleared by
world.
Alpha, I think.
Roger, Dodger.
And where is that Bradley? Looks like they started bringing it out and then left it behind. That's weird. Oh, Max, I would say I'm the best at eating, too. So much so that I need to stop.
BMP1, what's your
I don't know, ever since
status
last week,
on,
I've just been having, like, a massive amount of
what's
cravings.
your general status currently?
All the weight I so far lost, I've put back
everything's
on during
intact,
quarantine, so...
1,300 rounds for the PKT, 6 AGTMs, 163 HE, 149 AP, and 20 HE rounds for the cannon. Or
Copy.
heat, I don't know.
Oh, shush, Haz.
Also, just over half a tank of gas.
Copy.
Sorry, I'm not sure if that broadcasted, but Bravo on marker, Bravo actual time now.
A-firm, just waiting on Alpha to get online. BMP, update your position as well.
Alpha is 2 minutes out.
Yes, he had an STRV-40. That was one of the earlier weapons in this campaign.
Since it's getting dark, just want to confirm everyone in had their squads bring in VGs.
Oh, there's only going to be 2 types of people that come out of the quarantine. Those that are, like, jacked up like Iroh was in prison in Avatar The Last Airbender. Or probably 80%, if not more, of the population is just going to be big boy.
Hey, are you guys sure you're on Bravo Actual?
Confirmed, I am sitting on Bravo actual times now.
You're at the wrong end of town.
I'm at the end of town I was told to go to.
I said west.
We're going west.
We are at the west town.
Bravo Actual is on the eastern side of town. Bravo Actual, 1929. That is the...
Nim forgot east and west. That's okay.
Hey,
Happens to the
that's
best
where
of
I
us.
was thinking you were based on Railbird's marker.
Is it Navy over there? Oh.
I think you're missing something.
Yeah, I think I am as well.
10 out of 10 map.
Like I wrote before prison. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
T3
You
content
spin
right
the
there.
map thing fast enough. I mean, you could probably take off.
Nah, no, not with that chance. Yeah, that's what happens when you get hit by a stinger.
Reverse south,
by a
reverse
stinger,
north,
okay.
west,
As I'm
and
going back
reverse
to base.
west.
Where do you land?
Oh, the Hueys don't blow up when they hit the ground. So. Yeah, originally that was parked on the road there, outside the fob.
Huh?
I just used the truck to bring it inside.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's why the wall's gone basically on that side.
Yeah,
because that's what I hit when I came in. I made it over the building and then landed on the road.
The sun's coming somewhere. Let's go with that. So I'm curious why they're not taking the, I think they've actually been blowing up all the trucks they find, but this one, for example, they could take that transport truck
we go hit in the ass.
and go with the BMP3 and move.
Then we
Instead, they're going
repair
to
that
walk
ass.
it, and that's going to take them a
Then,
hot second.
The gunner disconnected.
Did
Back
he
here.
die or just disconnect?
A disconnect.
Who was it?
Infidel? Yeah, Infidel.
Okay.
Guys looking for reinserts?
No.
No.
Okay.
Concrete.
Just grab some NVGs.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's the second
BMP,
truck
pull
I've lost.
back into the fucking tower.
Well,
You probably
I
have a
wouldn't class
Bradley
it as
look
lost,
at you.
I just landed in the fob.
You can still repair it. It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
I mean, some light structural damage and maybe replacing of the main.
Karen,
well,
what Bradley are you talking about?
We lost the MI8 to
That's decrewed.
another
That's what we
stinger.
decrewed coming into the town.
earlier.
Okay, I suggest taking the Vic and dragging it back to the fob for scrap.
Karen, we don't have the resources to do that. I have one remaining combat effective BMP. It has got to stay with us.
Do you want me to just dead it, so case closed?
And your problem was
It's
that they
in
have any
friendly
fuel left, or what
territory.
was your BMP problem?
Maybe
Yeah.
somebody will come get it later, but
Engine
it's
is
in friendly
hit,
territory. It
I
doesn't
don't have a
matter.
gunner.
Simplest way to say is,
Alpha is on
let's
Alpha
not have that
5
thing blow
waiting
up
for,
and save it so it doesn't cost us
no,
any more RP to get it back.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I mean, it can still shoot.
Okay, Alpha, wait there. I was hoping you'd stop online with Bravo so we could head out together. Bravo, BMP, catch up to Alpha Pause.
I mean,
Get online
if
with
it,
it. We'll
if it was
head
me,
due
I'd
west.
move that BMP
Or actually, I
from
like
where we
Alpha's
are
line,
to the
so we'll
lighthouse
follow
to the
Alpha's
northeast,
line on
sit
line
there
ourselves,
and
clearing
snipe the
everything
fuckers
as
at
we
the resource
go.
field.
Once we have
We
secured the
could,
town of Amata, we'll swing north.
You know what?
That's
Let's send
what I
them.
would do.
Acknowledge, moving west.
But
Roger.
Keep your eyes out for the source of any AA.
Bad will feel about that.
Solid
Oh,
copy.
no, oh, no. I mean, from the looks of it, they're heading to the town of Mamita.
Hey, can we confirm which BMP they're bringing back?
BMP2 has RTB. The BMP1 is on station.
Be advised, VMP2 is at RTB.
Figured I'd keep the one that is in good health and RTB the one that needs repaired.
Resupply?
Alright, let's see. How do I want to organize these
I
people?
think you meant that the other way around, but understood.
We're gonna put that one there. We're gonna put this one over here.
Perfect defense.
Let's put this
No,
one
no,
there.
Alpha Bravo, begin pushing. Just make sure you guys don't get too
This one
far
over
ahead.
here.
What's going on?
That one
Perfect
there.
defense from the looks of it.
Huh? What defense? No, this is just the local garrison. They've always been here. You just never notice because you guys are very player-centric.
We have some people lagging behind. We're slightly slow. Please wait for a moment.
Hey, Neutron.
Yeah?
Keep an eye to the northwest.
Hey, no, we're just vibing, everybody.
Caught up. We've lost
We're just
one
vibing.
man. Continue along the line.
Do.
I think our
Hey, no meta, no meta, no meta, no meta, you piece of shit. You little fucker. Little fucker with your fucking meta bullshit just because I put a squad down. Hey, maybe they've always been here, okay? You don't know that.
I said I think.
No, you're not allowed to think. Are you an officer? No, you're a pilot. You're only allowed to think about flying stuff, okay? You see?
It's not me who's talking.
Who's talking? You? You're a JTAC. You only think about stuff in the sky, damn it. And right now it's on the ground, so you're not allowed to think either. Neither of you are allowed to think.
Half of us are on the ground, the other half's in the air.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Let me fix that.
I'm not JTAC. I was demoted to reinsert driver.
Yep, I know. It's okay. JTAC, let me help you. There. Now you're in the air. Look at you. Oh, you're so happy.
The funny thing is, out of everything that's damaged, it was my head.
What did you do?
He flew.
He changed my height by 10 meters and dropped me to the floor.
He deserved it.
But my legs didn't break or get hurt. My head hurt. Instead.
Rude.
It's okay. He deserved it. We're gonna put him in barracks jail. Like, there. Get in barracks jail. You're not allowed to come out until something funny happens. Oh, you crying now? Oh yeah, you gonna rage quit? Yeah. Yeah?
Well, I mean, I know the one thing that breaks TP coding is actually staying in poses.
We've got AA
sometimes,
somewhere within range of our starting bomb that has taken out one of our helos, so keep your eyes peeled for
I'm just gonna find a ladder and just stand on it.
BMP copies.
Good luck finding a ladder.
BMP2, did you successfully RTB?
One of you actually flew up in the. Oh wait, no, that's just Malin and his useless cap plane. I forgot.
BM2 has successfully RGB'd. He's here with the reinsert vessel.
Man, I think we're doing great. I don't know about you guys, but this is awesome.
I mean, I brought back the Vic. Problem solved.
I'm just glad I haven't lost any pilot slots today.
So. The bonuses all around.
Alpha, Bravo.
This is Alpha.
500 meters behind, just pause.
We're on the main road right now. Where are you?
500 meters behind you. If you want us flanking on the other side, you're gonna have to wait a second.
We called our step off.
Yes, you called your step off.
You know, it's okay. We're gonna build a great wall, okay? I mean, look at this wall. This wall is amazing. Except you. Neutron, you need to go plug that hole in the wall over there using your body. I believe in you.
Are you using a entrenchment tool as well?
No, I'm not gonna let you put this this dirt on my beautiful wall, okay? You have to lay prone. Alright? Go prone. Yep. Oh, awesome. See, this is a pure American wall right now. It's great.
Actually, I'm German.
No, you're American now. I have made you a citizen of the United States. Now you are part of the wall. Even though we're a Russian-based faction, but no, it is now an American wall. A Russian-based faction with Iraqi helmets. Yep. Oh, what a great wall. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey Falcon, can you get on 60 so we can actually communicate with each other?
Anyway, here let's go throw a party over here.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to go in the jail barracks.
Hey, firm, we are with you.
Hey, firm, push now.
No, we're just partying. It's okay.
We're flanking on the south side of the road and following.
What do you mean it's locked? Did you shut the door? No. No. Get your butt in here.
Door stuck.
All right. Hey, Killjoy Jackal, Doomsday, how are you guys doing? Now, you know, I'm sure the player base is just having a great time walking. I'm sure nothing bad is about to happen, you know?
Squads, just a reminder, we're in enemy territory, so keep your eyes
What?
peeled for
What? No,
anything.
no, you're not allowed on 50. Hey, hey, no, no.
Vic to our west.
Hey, only crew people can get in the. Wait, what?
I'll rekit real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey, no, you're not allowed to. No, you son of a bitch! You're all a bunch of cheaters.
Oh, he did. No.
You're all a bunch of cheapy McCheapskakes. Actually, that does sound like a vehicle. Oh. Hey, Ground, this is High. I'm at your fob right now, and, yeah, there's some people that just drove up. They're not really happy with us.
Copy, getting that on 5-5 as well. Alpha Bravo, swing south. Alpha, I need you to mount and pick a dismount. Bravo, I need you to keep walking south. BMP, dismount Alpha as close to the starting fob as you can, and then come back and get Bravo. Move ASAP.
Wilco.
Oh, what the fuck?
You're under attack.
Why are 4 of you dead?
Alpha, you copy my last?
No, I kind of want to send another little
Fob
crew.
is under attack.
I already told them that.
Couldn't have a gun.
Twice is better in this case, I think. But I'm getting back in the party barracks.
Give me a gun, you showback.
Copy that.
Which direction they coming from?
We're mostly northwest.
I'll go low, you go high.
Copy.
Or is that just autocannon?
Yes, Steiner boy. Wait, no, he's not Steiner boy.
Not sure what that was.
He's a small boy.
Keep your eyes peeled and keep anything hostile between us and the fob.
If I had to take a guess, it might either be cooked off or a random round just miraculously landed near us.
Bravo, FYI, the fast mover you see is our MiG-29 doing gun runs to buy us some time.
Gotta run! Infidel's dead!
Oh no!
Oh shit, take cover in the safety bunker! Oh, this man with his PTRS is dead. I'm sure nothing else that's bad is going to happen, right? Right. I mean, when's the last time something bad happened? Never. Yeah. I say as I
Forces at the fob on 50. How goes it currently?
There's a whole bunch of explosions.
Killjoy, we're not gonna hide
currently
bombs.
No shots. I don't know what exactly
This
is
isn't a
going
Christmas
on.
episode.
Don't worry about it.
Most enemies seem to be down.
But how do we know?
Roger.
Wait, no, we want a paradrop. Yes.
We've still got contacts northwest side of the fob, outside of it.
Solid copy.
Well, looks like a hostile little bird moving southeast.
Oh, well, there goes our, Uh-oh.
Hey, firm BMP, if you can deal with the little bird, deal with it. Cap just lost connection, so yeah.
Another day in TSB. We're at dismount point. Alpha's dismounting.
There goes Cap.
Hey, firm BMP.
Crap. I think it was 29
Route
SM.
Back and pick up Bravo. Bravo, make sure BMP knows where you're at. Alpha, go ahead and start trying to secure the fob.
No,
from
we're
what I was
not.
hearing
They're not
from
getting
my guy
presents.
on the ground in there. Most of the enemy should already be dead from the 2 gun runs mounted.
Alpha, good job for pushing south.
Hey, so I'm hearing a lot of gunfire over there. What's the sit rep?
BMP is engaging a Little Bird.
Anti-torque was out.
Are we ready to go pick up Bravo?
Hey, firm.
Enemy attack Little Bird down. To the southwest.
Relay from crashed pilot who is at that fob. Contact seems to be approaching from the northwest. Alpha, that might be good information for you.
I can kidnap myself.
Bravo, if you want to come to the northwest, you need the BMP request to go to you.
Hey, firm, bear with while I find out where we're gonna meet you. I was gonna send myself.
Yep.
So that guy just desynced back and forth.
Bravo,
I guess
how
when
many
RC
people do you have
units,
currently?
it's causing some weird desync issues right now. Well, I tried to steal myself, and I was gonna attach him, but I guess he decided to teleport back there and die. So, whatever.
BMP is Bravo RTO. I think we have eyes on. Yep, just hold there. We're coming to you.
Surprised that thing took
Graham, do we know if this
multiple
FOB
small
is rearm
shots.
now so we can put more ammo in the gun?
We have no rearm for gun because I spent all of the RP.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be very limited on ammo now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was asking ammo status earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep it low. We might be able to salvage some rounds from the old GMP, but it's pretty much fucked as it is.
We're pretty much probably index. I'll have to assess once we all rendezvous at the fob and confirm it's secure.
The guy who's cable tied to the west.
Hey! They tried to kidnap me, and then one of you shot them, and it might have hit me.
I do not believe there's
Yeah,
enough
more than likely. You're
slots
lucky.
for ground to mount up BMP, so go ahead and get Bravo deployed to help Alpha.
News for you. We're leaving.
Copy.
No. We're staying. We're ready to come into us.
We dropped Alpha off.
Release him and let's heal him up.
Copy.
I mean, it sounds like he's a commander.
Yeah,
so
right, Mods.
He's our commander.
I'm the high command guy. Hi. Yeah.
He's probably in.
A firm secure the area. I do believe gun runs from the MiG-29 did a fair bit of damage on the attack force.
We'll blackmail him.
Meet the goods.
Yes.
Wow, a perfect landing.
Let's release him.
Hi, Malin.
Pilot,
Hi.
+3.
Hi.
The BMP inside is smoking.
Yeah, you did good work.
Everything inside should
If
be
you look out
ready.
there, you got the one Vic, and then round the corner you've got another Vic.
Modern
and then
art,
you've got
yeah,
a 50
right?
cal technical around the other
There was
corner.
a garrison force.
I mean, honestly, I didn't even think my shots were hitting. At one point, I
you were
accidentally
hitting.
shot inside the compound.
We
Ground,
sort of
this
moved
is
out
high. So, assessment right now. FOB is okay. We lost the entire garrison force. BMP-3 got hit a bit more, but still repairable. And, yeah, I think we're okay. I almost got kidnapped.
Is that a helicopter?
That's a black.
Oh, no, wait. That's a helicopter.
Wait.
RPG!
BMP, Bravo, you copy that?
Hey, Liru, when you can, respawn to make back a base.
It's already spawned back, Forehead.
Oh, perfect.
That's like the first thing I did. Anyway, I'm gonna get in the safety bunker. Take this, you bastards! Did I get him?
Fucking yikes.
I think I won.
No, you missed. You missed.
Oh.
It's coming back. Shoot it again!
Where is it?
Alright, just hear it.
There it is, northwest.
Shoot it! I'm missing it. Shoot it.
Well, it's hard to aim this thing. It's an anti-tank rifle.
I meant to hit the bleeding thing, not tickle it.
Hey, I did hit it.
Since that Black Hawk
didn't.
is
It's
terror
still
dropping,
up.
don't worry about auto cannon fire on it.
Did I actually shoot it down?
Around, moving northeast.
Check.
Doing gun runs,
I shot it down!
If it does anything else that provokes me, I'm gonna knock it out of the sky.
I love this thing. Now, if we didn't hear the explosion in the background, I wouldn't know, but... This is high AK anti-tank rifle, man. I think I shot it down.
You just ended it.
No, I have the footage to prove it.
You get a cookie, congratulations.
I wish my AT man brought that thing.
You're the SL, you could have ordered him to.
That's silly me, I thought he would bring the single most overpowered thing we have.
You guys go back for the teleport.
Be advised, defend Malon's plane.
You pussies!
I think they're gonna be NDEX after
Infidel,
this, so...
You're fine. I'm disappointed. You're a cruiser, I'm a pilot. I stayed here, I got shot 3 times. Woke up 3 times, and cleared the fob.
Oh well, there goes that.
JTAC, theoretically, I should be here.
The disappointment in his voice, yeah, right? And there's the other squad that's coming.
Hi, this is Ground. What's my time hack?
About an hour. Up to you.
Hey, firm.
Are we able to take rounds from that other BMP, or is it just been poof?
I mean, we have a repair Vic here, so you could repair that BMP and use it, and then leave the other one here.
I'll check how much ammo it has in it.
Yeah, Falcon, we'll repair that BMP and use whichever one has more ammo.
Yeah, that'll be lovely.
If we just do this, we can compare.
Wheels dead as usual. If we ever repair Vic, we should be able to get it back.
The crew's very special today.
Yeah, we know. But you're being rather special. You, Royal, you. All of you.
Well, these fuckers is the repair Vic.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you? I literally took this off of a dead guy and shot down a plane with it, or a helicopter. That was pretty fun. I'm taking this back, but yeah.
Morale, do you think we can go retake?
I mean, yeah, it's on the ground.
I'm not sure about what's doing it.
I've only got like 1 round left.
Yeah, I used them to shoot the chopper down.
2 people.
Bravo, morale is low, but it's your cop. We can go shoot more stuff.
Ground, this is high. I mean, you did have a good haul today, but at the end it's up to you.
Hey, firm, just trying to assess morale before I make the decision. Alpha, what's the morale?
I think
assessment in
morale's
this squad?
low because they just walked around for 20 minutes.
I don't care.
Turret and engine are
where is the repair Vic?
Some of my alpha boys say patience is running thin.
It's a rearm refuel Vic. I don't know about repair. Guys, watch out.
Copy.
Yes, I do, because Stewie armored me.
Yeah. Yeah, you.
High command. This is a rearm Vic, right?
Full R, except I took away the rearm variable because I knew you guys would try to cheese it.
It says rearm for this. I can prove it right now. Interesting. I'll just go along with it.
Don't worry, yeah, I can repair it myself. I can full repair because I'm an engineer.
Yeah, that's the thing, is the way the
BMP's
repair
rearmed.
works is you have to be within distance of the repair brick and then the
I don't
engineer-
get the option, so...
Yeah, I know, I'm an engineer and within repair brick.
That means
No,
the
neither do I.
repair Vic. The rearm is probably buggy. I do believe he probably tried to take it away, but we're probably indexed from the sound of it.
Over there.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, you can. He can full repair that.
Oh, you can repair it.
Yeah, I don't want to really risk losing anything too major, given I have to rebuy one helicopter and pay for repair costs on another. So, yeah, we're indexed.
Roger that, indexing. Stand by. So yeah, we went about where I thought we would. Next stop will be in about an hour, so we'll probably end the stream before that happens. So we'll go ahead and end that, and we'll go into our debrief.
Hi, sorry, I'm Dad.
Oh no, you did not.
Hi, Dad. I'm Mom.
Peace.
All right. So, you guys went over, took the resource depot, then had a massive fight in the town. You basically fought against 3 platoons and won, so that was pretty nice. And then you walked around, eventually came back to the FOB, and helped defend what was left. And yeah, overall, I thought that was pretty well done. Overall, I know I forgot what it was, but someone wanted to be reminded about something in the beginning of the op. I forget. Oh yeah, I think the driver going AFK in a BMP3 during your start of the assault. So I'll let Bad Wolf speak on that.
I actually jotted it down. So,
but otherwise, I thought that all went pretty well. It was a good field of assets. Vix, for the most part, stayed behind the infantry, and I hope everyone had fun. So, Ground, go ahead.
yeah, everything went smoothly. There was fraying a bit, but we did accomplish everything that I had set out to do today, knowing that we were going to have to repel an attack. First thing I had came from, I know he's not here, but if you're in an asset and we're about to begin an attack, do not go AFK. Because there was a Patton and a striker there. Infantry managed to handle it, which was good on them, but they shouldn't have to handle that on their own in the situation where we have 2 BMP3s supporting them. Other from the beginning of the op for the SLs, I'm fine with you sending your guys through before my go. I would like to go ahead and say, hey, check in with ground before you go through, even after High says it. Just that way, if there's any last minute organization that needs to be done like today, it can get done before we head through. God, I hate my handwriting. In terms of the resource point we lost, based on where it was, based on our lines, I decided to basically let them have it and go after it after we accomplished our objectives. It was kind of a strategic thing. I kind of figured they'd keep pressing south. That's why I swung us west after we took the town. Figured I'd cut their route of ingress off, and if we had time, then swing back and take that resource point back. As is the way general feeling was, I feel like that was probably the best place to end it. Plus, we only have rearm costs on BMP3s instead of actually having to rebuy them, which will be nice in turn for next week. All in all, comms on 50 were okay. It seemed very one-sided for Alpha. I liked what I heard out of Alpha, but it seemed like Bravo was missing a lot of stuff. Based on some of the conversations I've had with Bravo, I'm guessing there was a lot of chatter on SquadNet. So this is just a reminder to everyone, not necessarily for your sake, but for your leadership's sake, keep chatter off the nets. That's not necessary. Keep chatter to local. Note from the town, if I'm asking you to move up the street, that's not just move up the street, that's move through and clear buildings on the sides of it. That way I know those areas are secure.
I'm not really sure where the infantry that was in Bravo's area came from, but that is what killed me the one time. And finally, in terms of kits, I saw some people who did not have the best helmets, did not have the best vests that we have available. And as I noted to Opus on 50 about having his AT take the PTRS, that's his prerogative. It's SL's job to make sure that everybody has the proper kit. So just check your guys before they head through the TP poll. Make sure they have the vests, the helmets they need. Ask them if they have enough medical, that type of stuff. Past that, all in all, we did a pretty good job. We, like I said, frayed a bit, but everyone managed to hold it together. Hopefully we can continue to improve because it was a massive improvement from last week where everything just was fine and then it wasn't. At least we could spot it starting to come apart here. So Alpha, you're next.
Intercoms were great. Targets were called. A little lone wolfing, but there was kind of people I trusted, so it was a little okay. But please, try to stay with your squad as best you can. Yeah, no real complaints. Honestly, you guys called targets. You called people that were down. You didn't just leave people behind to bleed out. That was great. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Right, Bravo SL, I'll say it right away, this was second time SLing, so it was janky. I will admit that right away. About chat on SquadNet, yes, I should have cracked down on that more, because sometimes I was being talked to in 3 different directions, squad, long range, and being shouted at by people in game, so I need to work on that. Next up, infantry that got infantry that moved in from the west and fell into our bag and attacked ground command. That killed me as well. So we are both surprised, I guess, which is a bad thing. I'm assuming that was dismounts from the direction of those trucks that came in and were blown up. So I take it they just fell into our backs, and from what I can gather, there wasn't too much I could have done right away. Maybe notify you more in advance. Next up, yeah, we had some wrong gear, as you mentioned. I believe that was mostly the late joiners that came in after we had already departed, so there was not much I can do on that regard. Other than that, yeah, I really need to work on my radio discipline because I had a hard time struggling and juggling local and long range.
Yeah, and like I'm typing in chat, if all the chatter is indeed necessary chatter, the key there is brevity on the part of the speakers. As few words as possible to communicate the point. That being said, sometimes even with brevity, comms get chaotic and chattered, in which case it comes down to the leadership's position ability to listen and parse it, and listen to the same amount of chatter on multiple nets and parse it. And that, in my experience, only comes with experience. And as you said, it's your second time being an SL. I think that being said, you did a fairly good job and knew when you had enough and knew who to tap in your squad to help you out was pretty impressive. So
can I just say
was one thing in between. Next time, one thing I should do is tell someone that they should be my 2IC because I didn't really have one. So when I was downed, I think there was a bit of chaos a moment, and yeah, I try to work on the other things. Siri?
Yeah.
Can I, on the whole note of comms and stuff, I really feel we didn't. I don't know if someone was talking to you in game and local, but when I heard you complaining about people talking of
All right, I'm going to wrap it up here and start working on prepping the next stop. It's open to anyone, but it's T3 focus. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. We'll be back in a little under an hour. Otherwise, cheers and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.